are now tuned into Iifypodcast radio.
I'm not living like I did before. I'm good. Everything I said I do, I did. I'm good.
What's going on, guys? My name is Ryan, and I'll be your host for the Iifyp If It Fits Your Podcast radio. I am extremely excited to be here, but before we start, if there's anyone out there who has no idea what Iifym is or how to calculate their macros, please email us. We're having a lifetime free promotion, iifymapparelcoaching@gmail.com.
We're back. We're definitely back. What are we talking about today?
We've already talked about intention with lifting, training. You went over the 1 to 5 steps.
Yes, to scoot back, we went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps if you're just starting out in this lifestyle, to get into this lifestyle and to make it sustainable for you, as this is the best prerequisite to any style of dieting on the planet, I promise. So we've gone over the nuances of putting training first, focusing on tempo and why tempo matters. But I think we want to take a big step back and maybe dissect why we're here. I know I did a little blurb on my intent here with this, but we can definitely go in depth now. I think it's a perfect time, and why we're creating a membership for a reasonable price for people to get on their feet with nutrition, with new training, with nutrition, new training, and a greater sense of awareness of self. Really, at this point, we think it is a human right to be able to control how you look, if anything. Like, that is to the basis and to the core of my truth as an individual, and what I think I can bring to people, and a lot of people, is my intention, of course. But, step by step, and we're here. So, Michelle, being my fiance, she can tell you a little bit more about my intent and our intent now, as business owners, but most importantly, parents, I'd say, which governs, a world we want to see our, little girl in. So that's a whole nother story in and of itself, but it definitely sheds a little light onto intent here and our truth. So.
Yeah. We feel very blessed to have the perspective that we do, the positivity that we do, which is, puts a different lens on how we see things, and that's part of our business model. By being positive and just always adapting to our environment, we just always wanted to give to the community that, helped us grow to be where we are today. Yes. Individually.
We will definitely never forget where we came from in the community that we came from, and the free information community that we came from, that we, now we see a segregation of, or more of a coveting of Iifym and the basic truth of it, and how it applies to everything and anything and everything, in terms of how you look, and a greater awareness of self, as I said before. So we are this is our proactive stance on this information that we feel should be common knowledge and should not be coveted for any reason, especially among the coaching service industry that's now booming because of the low-hanging fruit within our industry, and the newcomers of our industry. You should not have to pay $1,000, $1,500 to find your balance, or at least find the information, or the right information, or who has the right information. We would like to be the beacon of where people refer back to when you think of where to get started and get on your feet for motherfucking free, as it should be. But we all value our time, and I think that's the only asset you should judge what you charge your clients. To all your personal trainers out there, what you charge your clients for. If you consider your time of utmost important value, then you need to not go after the low-hanging fruit, which is the the ignorant general population, which we are trying to inform, obviously at scale. So this is definitely our stance in making this available to everyone. At least there's always going to be a need for coaching, one-on-one coaching, and getting people ready for shows, getting people ready for photo shoots, weddings, anything of the sort. There's always going to be a need. Even if you are a coach yourself, you will need a coach at some point for just an objective standpoint. But this we have to now segregate and hopefully morally do so from people just getting into this lifestyle and ignorant of how basic the concepts that they're lacking are, and what we should charge for the knowledge of the basic concepts. So I think there should be we're trying to set a standard for if you're just trying to get on your feet and know what the fuck's going on. So this is our main intent, and this is how we want our $20 a month membership, $20 coaching service. You get a check in a month. We will get you on your feet one way or another. We have a Facebook group. We are always individually available. This is, our best way of getting, people there from A to B, as we have so thoroughly went through. So this is extremely important to us. This is obviously not about money. We're not charging $50 to $100 to $150 to $500 a month to $1,000 a month, or $1,500 a month, as we're hearing, for basic concepts of nutrition that should be available to all, and which is available to all. And we don't think influence alone should, play a part in the basic concepts of nutrition and a standard. So
Yeah, we want to give. We just want to give, so that's why we do so much for free. And if the membership could be free, we would make it free. The only reason that we even charge any amount for that is because there does have to be a price for time for us to be able to handle the hundreds of people that we do. In terms of actually literally taking the time to personally email each one of them. We don't have an automatic email even in that sense, or for macros calculations, we sit down and do these ourselves individually and we listen to you, we read your questions, and we answer and address every single DM and email that we get because we want to help everybody.
And for anyone who has gotten an email back from us, can you please attest to this? If you could put in the comments how we helped, or what we did, or what we did right or wrong, or what we could do. This would be, extremely helpful for us, and for the people listening to this that have not gotten an email from us because they haven't sent one. And we want to be, we want to have you help everyone else. Obviously, if everyone could also tell a friend that we calculate your macros for free. We never expect anything. We have a very easy tab on our site that you can get in contact with us. We just want this to be as seamless as possible from point A to point B. Point A being the awareness or the lack of awareness, the life before Iifym, and point B being life after the awareness of Iifym and flexible dieting and the basic concepts of nutrition: calories in, calories out, fats, carbs, and proteins, how many calories they hold. Like this is basic stuff. You would think you would learn in Nutrition 101 in college, in high school, but you don't. You learn, I don't know what you learn, really.
You don't learn very much.
Yeah, so this is why we're here. I think we can really do this for a lot of people, and we have. And we've seen how much of an impact we can do by just providing value and providing the truth of what's actually going on. So I hope we can be that voice.